Everybody. Hello, Felipe specifically. I think you're the only one here. How's it going, Felipe? What the fuck are these emotes? Bald Taylor Swift. No bitches. What is that? What? What? I said hello, man. Alright. Hold up. Talking, hello. What? Is something broken? Is the audio broken? What's going on? Was desynced? Testing. Nice job, Twitch. Awesome. Because if it was desynced, I have no idea how to fix that. I don't know why it would have been changed anyway. Anyway, how are you doing? We got the overlay out orange for the month. You're doing whatever. Could be worse. Yeah. And I get this. Okay. So, just turn this down a tiny bit because it is a little loud for me. Yeah, I thought it might be nice to ease into spooky month with something not quite so spooky, but still has the potential for unsettling, creepy, maybe. I don't know. I haven't played this game yet, so we'll find out. It's called Stranded: Alien Dawn, and it is a game where you need to... It's basically a colony sim, sort of. You need to manage survivors on an alien world and keep them alive. So we'll see how that goes. And it might be... Well, we'll see how it goes. I was going to say it might be a shorter stream because I didn't really get any sleep. I'm very tired. But I would say it'll still be at least 4 or 5 hours. That is the plan. Go sleep, man? Oh, I get sleep later. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, let me check something. How's this? Alright. Let's keep that open. There we go. Okay. So, let's switch over to the game. If I can find a button. There we go. So, I guess we should probably do the tutorial first, because I don't know how complex this game is. Yeah. Anyway, okay, let's get into it. Actually, wait, hang on. You guys need audio. Audio would help. There we go. That is tutorial. Okay. Game basics. Let's find out the game basics. Welcome to Stranded Alien Dawn. Need to learn how to interact with the unknown environment and set up a simple camp. Take your first steps into research and crafting as well. Ready to take control over the fate of your survivors and guide them to salvation. Is it possible to then leave the planet? Oh, okay. How do I... Okay. You can interact with objects in the world by selecting them and using the actions on the right of the info panel. You can also use right-click over an object. Just open a menu currently. Okay. Okay. Why does shit keep exploding? Can I make the camera movement speed? Let's increase that a bit. Guess that zooms out. It's like this is like one of the first tutorials in a game like this that I've seen that doesn't tell you how to use the camera. It's just like, alright, click on things. Click on the pod, use the scavenge icon. Okay. Scavenge it up, Connor. Mark a bush for cutting. It's a tree, okay, a bush. Where are bushes? Oh, there we go. Pause the game. Okay, you can pause. Use the HUD. Oh, okay. So it pauses. Increase game speed. Collect sticks, collect wood. Oh, Jesus, alright. Activate the resource bar. My camera's right in front of the tutorial, but whatever. Age of Empires, but ET. Kind of. I mean, it's a 4X survival game, so. But it's not like. I guess maybe like what's that game? Like Dwarf Fortress or RimWorld, but like a relatively small group of survivors in 3D. Building a basic camp where survivors can work or sleep and work in relative protection from the elements is essential for their survival and well-being. Because you already collected resources to construct a shelter, some simple sleeping spots, and a campfire which will provide light during the dark hours and heat warmth if they get cold. Bless me. Take note of the construction info panel on the left. It contains useful info. Okay, camp. What is all this shit here? How do I, what is it? Oh, here we go. But can it only be on, I want it to be on an angle. We'll just put that there now. What the fuck? Help build the thing, man. Build 3 sleeping spots. I like that it shows you the orientation of the bed as well. That's kind of nice. So why doesn't this thing have a roof on it? Or maybe it does, it just... It probably does actually have a roof on it, it's just not showing it so I can see into it. I'm guessing that's what's happening. There's a campfire near the thingy. Taking walks. That's your favorite activity? They're gonna be doing plenty of that on this planet. Keeping your resources close to the camp will speed up future constructions. The simplest form is the storage of stockpiles. Stockpiles are the only ones that can store large construction materials, such as wood or stone. Now you'll use them for all your possessions, big or small. Build a shelter close to the first one. Okay. Now why doesn't this one have a... Why can't I see the fucking roof? Is there an option to... No, this one just doesn't have a roof for some reason. Okay. The survivors are only human and get tired in the course of a day. The default work hours in 21, so they'll start looking for immediate relaxation and going to bed and spending the night. Spend the night. The purpose of the tutorial, survivors will generate their rest faster. But in normal conditions, you can use the night downtime to plan your next day and prepare your activities or whatever it said. Storage, stockpiles. Oh, now it has a roof. Okay. There we go. So, how do I... Observe how the survivors move the resources. Okay. So I don't need to get them to move it. They'll just do that. I guess they're not. I guess they're not working because it's late or whatever. If y'all moved this shit, it'd be easier. Pretty much everything on this planet is new to your survivors. In order to use the local plants or start some farming, you'll first have to observe them. Okay. Another way of unlocking new things is through good old-fashioned research. Start preparing for unknown threats on this planet by gaining knowledge. Sounds good. Okay, Benzino. How's it going? What happened? I have to actively scroll to get channel redeems now? Yeah, didn't you have to before? Because of the Gigantify nonsense? And the on-screen effects or whatever? Now there's an art thing. What the hell is that? Okay, hang on. Oh, it's got like pictures. Yeah. I guess they want more people to interact with it, and it wasn't being used before. I don't know. I don't know. Be nice if you could, like, cause you can create custom channel rewards and stuff with channel points. It would be nice if you could create custom bit related ones as well, rather than just those 3 always being there. But yeah, that's kind of annoying. Select orange mushrooms. There we go. Just the observe icon. Look at hydrates in them. I'm gonna make a burger. Go make your burger, bud. Go eat a burger. Put bananas.
Put banana on the burger, man.
Build a research desk close to the shelters. I like that the basic tutorial includes making a research desk. Open the manage research menu and queue weaponsmithing. Okay, where the fuck is that? Oh, here we go. And how did observing a mushroom do this? Eh. Remember that you can increase the game speed? Yeah, okay. Complete observation, complete research. Alright, they're still looking at mushrooms. Okay. Okay, we're just waiting for homie to finish looking at this mushroom. It's time to craft some gear, build a weapon, build a workbench, and get familiar with adding and managing production tasks. You can set multiple tasks on the same device and order them by priority. You can also set production limits and tweaks. Blah blah. Okay. Now it's getting confusing. Now it's getting layered. Harvest. Harvest at least. I think I'd learned something from that. Survivor's gotten sick. You haven't got the right medicine to treat her, so she's just lying in bed hoping for treatment that might never come. A group of hostile-looking insects have been circling the camp for a while. An attack is surely imminent. Let's see what the combat situation first. Check the skills of all the survivors to find the best one for the job, then equip them with a weapon. Okay. Well. Let's look at, how do I see? Combat is 6. This combat is 0, so clearly this guy.
By Kirinja.
Look at my gesture. Is that like the Corinthian? You're saying let's go Corinthian? Or is that a different team? Corinthia. How's it going, Jestro? Can I make a... No, it won't let me do it. Okay. Select the melee weapon slot and equip the spear. I did that already. Now Connor is combat ready. It's up to you to lead him into battle. You will do this by taking direct control over him through the draft action, which will allow you to tell him where to go and what to attack. Keep in mind that survivors that are not drafted will flee from danger, even if they are equipped with weapons. Drafted survivors, on the other hand, won't do anything unless you instruct them. Okay. Select the aggressive animals notification. Okay, kill these bugs. We're going to play Vermingo today. Well, good luck with it, man. Oh, here we go. We're fun. We get some combat now. I thought the spear was going to be a lot more useless than this. Okay. Oh, that's a fire crackling sound. I thought it was more bugs. Can we, like... Okay. It's bleeding. Wait. Where are the other two bugs? So there's two more bugs still. Hello, 10th bug. It's the tutorial man, where are you? Oh, there we go. There we go. You're gonna attack my survivors. Damn it, man. There we go. With the danger out of the way, it's time to turn your attention to healing the sick and injured. For the purpose of the tutorial, I sustained more damage than he normally would have. Causing him to lose consciousness from the pain and to faint. He will be rescued by another survivor. And brought to bed for treatment, okay. Let's inspect his wounds to get more information about the effects and treatments. And get the sick Maki from up from bed to do the actual treatment. And she has the highest healing skill, okay. I mean, she's already up from bed because she got woken up by the damn bugs. Luck will not help us today. Flamingo owns the National Federation and the refereeing. They even changed the date of the game in their favor. That's good. It's a good thing they're not being biased in any way. How is that allowed? Isn't that seen as like a conflict of interest? How is like a governing body allowed to own a team or another asset? Like even Formula 1 isn't that corrupt, even though Ferrari has gotten priority for many decades. But there was never like a direct like organization owning a team that is able to make calls like that. Inspect the injury in the medical emergency notification screen. Where the fuck is that? Okay, he's got painful injuries, significant or superficial bites, bitten off flesh. Inspect the injury. How do I inspect? Select Maki and use the wait for treatment action. Not connected to the government. Not government. Not government, like the governing body, like the group in control of the other thing. Like it seems dumb to me that there's a group able to make calls that affect the outcome in their favor. Now that you have instructed Maki not to wait for treatment, she will get up from bed and take activities as usual while she is getting the needed medicines and treating the injured cognitive, blah 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 blah. You don't own the team, man. Not own it, but like, there's clearly a conflict of interest going on there. I don't know what the exact situation is because I don't know what Flamengo is. Football organization have nothing to do with football. It's all about money. Yeah, but like, I don't know how that's allowed. That just shouldn't be allowed. You only have healing balm and bandages which work for injuries, but can't do anything about illnesses. Take time to research to produce new medicine. So your hope is to find some first aid kits which contain everything needed to treat almost every health condition. This game is very extensive. This is very cool. I don't think we're going to really get to the meat and potatoes of this game on stream because it seems kind of comprehensive. Maybe we'll play it again another time. I mean, we're going to be playing it for a while yet, but I feel like there's a lot to this game, and I feel like we're not really going to get to it. Mark the landing pod for scavenging. Acquire first aid kits. Let's speed this up. It is allowed because they want it. It's that simple. They protect Flamengo and they don't care about anyone thinking about it. CBF is a master at devaluating and sabotaging their own product. That's why they killed 10 children a few years ago and nothing happened to them. Wait, what? What? Context, please. Select Maki and use the wait for treatment thing. Okay. Wait until Maki is completely healed. Now that everyone is healed, let's take a look at an interesting find from the scavenging. A couple of laser pistols. The spear you fought with previously is a melee weapon, and the fighter is bound to get some injuries as a result of the close combat. Ranged weapons are better, yeah. Survivors can equip both a melee and ranged weapon, and will switch between the two depending on the distance of the target. Okay. More aggressive aminals. So... let's get him a weapon. And, this guy a weapon as well. Let's pause this. I should wait, hang on. There was a fire in one of their training centers where young players from lower categories trained and lived. 10 kids died in the fire because the housing were not properly maintained and no one was blamed. No one was blamed for it. No corruption going on there. You now know how to lead your survivors into battle and take care of their wounds. If you'd like to learn how to monitor and take care of the happiness and relaxation of the survivors, proceed to the next tutorial. Yeah, that's pretty dog shit, Joshua. Dog shit awful. It's really kind of unfortunate how blatant corruption can be nowadays, and still nothing happens. Like, it's gotten to the point where, like, you could, like, kill somebody in broad daylight and nothing would happen. That's what it seems like. And the club that generated $1 billion in revenue each year barely paid any compensation to families. Why is nobody holding them accountable? Why can't assholes be held accountable? Where the fuck are you, Siri bot? Oh, wait, no, they did get banned. What? Siri bot did ban them, but they're still on my screen. Okay. Yeah, never mind. Another day in paradise. Not really. You have provided bare minimum of for physical survival, but mental health is equally important. Okay. The current happiness for each survivor is visualized in blue in the background of their portrait. You will also see newly acquired pleasures and troubles as floating text in the world. But your go-to place for any happiness related is the happiness tab in the info panel on each survivor. Okay. So let's take a look at your happiness. What do you want? Insufficient food variety, fun things to do, 8 on foot, serve sleep. Let's get you guys a table that you can sit at. How about that? Welcome to Brazil, man. We would like to have an answer to that ourselves. Yeah, I feel like we're not too far off from like a revolution, to be honest. Now the survivors have a place to eat, but the available emergency rations are not exactly appetizing and won't make anyone happy. Luckily, there's a little something called cooking that can help with that. Oh, really? One trick is to cook the rations to bring out their flavor, but you can also prepare dishes with local ingredients. Keep in mind the emergency rations in their original state will last for a very long time, and it's a good idea to save them as a last resort and cook them only if nothing else is available. Okay? Select the stockpile and inspect the emergency rations. Select the campfire and add cooked emergency rations. So, what's the point of looking at this then? Brazilians are too lazy to make a revolution. We prefer to cook like Carnival. How do I add the thing? Oh, quick recipes. Here we go. And you cook 3 of them. What am I butchering? Mark the dead overgrown insect near the landing pod. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, butcher all of them. I mean, yeah. There's definitely a certain amount of like people being comfortable, but I think more and more as the little guy gets pushed further and further. Like eventually it's going to get to the point where, and this isn't just Brazil I'm talking about. Eventually it's going to get to the point where the lower classes can't afford anything. Can't afford food, can't afford heating and lighting, can't even afford housing. We're already there. I mean, what do you do when a person has nothing? I feel like that's the start of a revolution. If people have nothing and the government isn't doing anything for them, and the rich people are just raking the money in, I mean, that's a revolution. Permission to curse in Portuguese. Oh, what happened? Did they already score on you? There we go. Select the campfire and add a meat soup to production. Until 2. Go back to the main info panel and move the soup task to the top of the production list. Eventually want to have some food variety, so they will look for different things to eat, including raw foods. Some of those raw foods could be harmful, so if you want to be on the safe side, you can forbid their consumption. How do I do that? Select a survivor and open the restrictions tab. Where's that? This one? No eating raw foods. Turkish City supply of cooked food is of the essence, so relying solely on scavenged rations and occasionally hunting is not recommended for the long run. What happened, Jestro? The survivors have already observed the local glitter caps and gained enough knowledge to farm them. The harvest is particularly useful because it can be turned into healing balm or veggie soup. Let's place a farm. You're not eating raw food. You're not eating raw food. Farming, let's go. Oh, the referee. Well, not really surprising considering it's basically a fixed game. Why not just like, I mean, if the other
save all the cheese and salami, man.
Yeah, we gotta make some salami on this alien world. Make some cheese and salami. Welcome in, Yova. How's it going, man? Yova, good and bad news. Uh-oh. Jestro, if it's basically a fixed game and fixed refereeing, why not just, like, break the referee's leg so they have to get somebody else? Yeah, you're gonna get a red card, probably multiple game suspension. But I think it's worth it. Just fuck the referee up. Get somebody else. You in front of things? I am in front of things. I'm just in front of the tutorial text. It's just telling me what I need to do for the tutorial. You guys don't really need to see it. It's telling me to place a... Oh, god damn it. My farm is not big enough. There we go. How do I... Oh, there's an option for that. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. Have a survivor selected to give them a direct order to cut. What the fuck that means. While the survivor selected, place the cursor over a small broadleaf tree. Oh, okay. Oh. To get something done faster, but the survivor can do this even without your direct control. Enter the activities menu there. You can forbid and allow certain activities for each survivor to optimize their workflow. You can also turn off simple priorities.
You didn't read man, Royals versus Yankers man. Fele versus Yova.
Yeah, I'll get caught up in a second. Just reading a tutorial, man. Roy's play Yanks, man. What, today? I would do it, and I would not even ask for a bonus for doing it. It's break for free. You already have a history of prejudice against my club.
Put ketchup on chat.
Open the activities menu. Forbid the cook activity for the survivor with the lowest cooking skill. There was cooking. Turn off the simple priorities. Okay, here we go. Set the harvest and plant activities to 1 for the survivor with the highest. Harvest and plant activities to 1. Oh, okay. So 3. Okay. So like number 1 priority. I get it. Harvest and plant. It's the relaxation that the survivors experience, or you don't.
Yanks might get bobbied by the Royals.
Bobby. It's a relaxation that the survivors experience or don't. You can monitor that in the main tab of their info panels. Get hints about it. Okay. Taking a walk or simply sitting for a while. Eventually, these simple relaxations won't be satisfying enough, and you'll have to provide more variety. Survivors have already observed a peculiar purple plant, which may give you needed materials for a fun new device, a punching pole. Okay. Harvest. How do I do this? Oh, everybody's sleeping. Your taskbar disappeared? Well, that's good. Select the workbench and add veggie leather for production. Veggie leather. Craft at least 20. Survivors craft 10 veggie leather at a time, so you can set its production to ×2. Perform 2 times and produce 20 of the resources. Pay close attention to the output amounts of the recipe and tweak the production accordingly. Okay, so say what the output is, anyway. BRB, all good, man. You know, you guys are allowed to sleep, right? Okay, well. Already going well, is it? Failed? You fucking failed at it? God damn it. Okay, well, we gotta get this guy to do this shit again. Now don't fail this time, asshole. Leisure, a punching pole. Oh, I see what they meant. Punching pole sounds like it could be something completely different. Having the means to relax doesn't always mean that the survivors will have time to. Depending on the activities and orders that you've set for them, they may only have time to grab a bite and go to sleep. This is where the schedule menu comes into play. You can customize the daily timetables for every survivor and allocate dedicated time to relaxation hours. If you see the need to do so, don't be afraid to experiment with different combinations to find out ones that work. Okay. Okay, well, let's manage schedule. Yeah, look, I'll give you some sleeping hours. And then relaxation. Let's give you a lunch break. I guess we should maybe stagger the hours. Okay, next tutorial. I think we're getting the hang of it. The more you expand your base and progress the game, the more local fauna will take an interest in you. Animal attacks will intensify in the numbers, bring new foes and challenges to overcome. It's time to fortify your base and take control over the flow of battle by guiding your enemies into the routes and traps you've prepared for them. This tutorial will give you an example of base defenses. Don't be shy to experiment your own layout afterwards. Okay. Okay. So, place the last 5 stone thingies. Place a fence gate on the stone thing. Can increase the game speed, yep. You've completed the fence. And any attackers will head towards the only opening, the gates. You can order survivors to close and open them in order to influence the path of the attackers. But keep in mind that there is no entrance available. The animals will target and attack walls and gates trying to... Okay, so... I said it tells you that that they don't necessarily always prioritize doors. Here comes your next best friend, the trap. Which will hold any place foe will walk over it, at least for a time. For the gates leading to your base is already protected by traps. Do the same for the other one. Okay. Defenses, traps. Wait, no, let me put one here. Place at least 6 traps near the fence gate. Okay. Oh, I'm doing it wrong. You're supposed to click and drag. Place at least 1 fence door on the stone fence. Why? Probably noticed that part of the fence is taller. This is the fortification, which is a lot stronger than a simple low fence, but the survivors won't be able to shoot over it. Directed by that, there's a tower on which the survivors can climb and shoot from. Okay, defenses, towers. Hurry up and build it, man. Right. Select a wooden fortification to check its integrity. 300. Do the same as a stone fence. 60. Fucking flamethrower. Okay. The last piece of defense that you'll get acquainted with is at this time is the flamethrower. It's an automated contraption which uses liquid fuel to shoot a cone of fire from the triggered by animals in front of it. It works great in combination with traps, which will immobilize the attackers while the flamethrower is roasting them. Take a look at how the existing flamethrower is placed near the wooden gate, and build another one near the fence. Keep in mind that the flame could harm survivors as well, so keep them out of the way during combat. Normally the flamethrowers won't get triggered by survivors, so they'll be safe the rest of the time. It is. Oh, I see. Okay. I see. Maybe an access obstructed. Hey? Can I build 2 of these? I guess that works. Alright, hurry up. Hurry up. Follow the next steps to fight off the incoming Scarabee attack. Move and reposition your survivors as needed in the course of battle and try to keep them safe from harm. I'm not done the flamethrower yet. Close this big ass gate. Oh, I gotta tell them to do it. Of course. Yep, ideally be inside the base though. God damn it, man. What? Okay, now undraft, I guess. Welcome in, Dave. Aggressive animals. Draft all survivors. Kill the thingies. Well, what's the point of our defenses then?
Avi, how you doing?
Okay, I don't need to actively go and attack them. We just need to wait for the bugs to show up. Fair enough. Does this guy even have a weapon? Yes, he does, okay. Congrats on the raise again, Dave. They're all gonna be dead before they even fucking show up. Ready for a tougher challenge. The Shriekers. These insects have a ranged attack, so you won't be able to deploy the same strategy as the Scaraby. At least not until you're willing to risk some serious injuries. To deal with this new menace, keep your survivors away from the low fences and force insects to enter your base and get trapped. Then rain fire on them to finish them off. Don't feel like waiting to get them trapped. You can also deploy a hit and run strategy by moving your survivors back and forth to attack them and run to safety before the insects get a chance. So that's like something I need to manually do, yeah? Why are we closing this? Yeah. Kill Shriekers. Okay, where are the Shriekers at? I don't know why...
Whip out them space crabs, man.
Oh, I said congrats on the raise again. I think, okay. Yeah, they're finally showing up now. I don't know why the fuck it wanted us to do... Getting something to eat. Close the fucking... God damn it, asshole. I don't know how to fortify... Okay, well apparently we finished it. We didn't even need to use the goddamn flamethrowers. Keep them space crabs out, man, yeah. Only a few months to get there, yeah. Life in the camp is not easy nor comfortable, especially with the changing of the seasons. Building a proper house has many advantages. It's a slow process which requires a lot of resources. Luckily, you have everything you need, and this tutorial construction times have been drastically reduced. Several things to consider when building rooms, most important of which are insulation and size. Build it too big or too small or too flimsy. Regulating the temperature inside will be tricky. Some useful examples of pointers. Okay. Not too big, not too small. So what am I doing? Place a 5x5 wood log over the floor. Okay. Place a door. Who gets crabs in space? It's all possible, isn't it? Alright, let's build our shitty house. Alright. How's it going, Jestro? Select the metal bed and move it inside the room. How do I move it? Oh, there we go. Select it and use the copy action to place 2 more beds. Deconstruct the sleeping spots. Okay. The survivors will be happier to have their own private rooms, but for now the shared bedroom will be enough. Let's see how it will fare during a cold snap. Make a point to check out the temperature outside and inside the room. You can see the readings in the upper left corner of the screen. Move the cursor in and out of the room to see how the temperature changes. Of course, a room with open windows won't be much better than outside, so you'll have to close them and provide a source of heat. You should also check the temperature tolerance of your survivors. They're listed in the main tab of the info panels as well as the equipment tab. You can craft season-appropriate clothes that change the heat and cold tolerances of survivors if the bad weather persists for longer and interferes with their work outdoors. Okay. This game kind of feels like Zomboid. So, temperature is 0 degrees inside. It's like Zomboid, but without zombies and on an alien world. Welcome in, Ron. How's it going? How you doing? Cave dweller? How's it still so cold indoors? Select a survivor and open the inventory tab. I'm standing inside the fireplace, man. And no cars. Yet. There are vehicles that you can, I think you can make eventually. I don't think there's like... You're not making like Audis and shit, but I think there are vehicles. Close the room's window. I already did that. Oh, there's still another one. Now the room is better insulated and heated, but closed windows mean no light, and your survivors are not big fans of that, as you can see in their happiness tab. I couldn't see it, man. Considering that they're use the bedroom mostly for sleep, you could leave it as is. You can also currently huddle inside for them. Let's give them some light as well. I was extinguished the lights later. Forbid refueling if you want to save fuel. Okay, well, we need to make a light. Okay. Turn off refueling. Cold is not all bad. It actually helps you keep your most vulnerable resources, raw and cooked, from spoiling by extending their shelf life. During the cold months, you can store your resources outside or open the windows of your storage room in order to refrigerate or even freeze the resources. Take a look at the stockpile for their contents. Okay. Glad you're doing well. I'm doing alright. Can't really complain other than being quite tired, but that's how it goes, you know. Glad you're doing well, Ron. Okay, click on this. What are we doing? Roll over an edible resource to check its current status and shelf life. Okay. Your last big task is to build a 2-story common room and move all remaining furniture inside so that your survivors can work and relax indoors. Yeah, thanks, bud. It's a good opportunity to try building the floors, or the floor, wall, ceiling, and room separately. With different materials, you never know what environment will offer you, so this method will help you plan your resources better. Building the new room adjacent to the existing bedroom will save resources and allow faster access between the rooms and facilitate temperature control. You can also deconstruct pieces of the room and move furniture as you go. Okay. Finally, you can construct a new storage and move your storage closer to the rooms for faster access. Individual resources or groups in each storage in order to manage the flow of resources better. Try to keep storages and production devices close. This will shorten the delivery times. Ron Harrison Ford. Okay, well I kind of fucked up by placing that where it is. I think. So let's put this here. We're gonna build a door here. And then build another wall there like that. There we go. Place a soil ceiling over the soil floor. What? Place a doorway connecting to bedrooms. I don't want a doorway, I wanted an actual door. God damn it, man. Game's making me build shit. I'll build it and then get rid of it again.
Nice The Sims gameplay, man.
Basically, yeah. It's like Sims Zomboid plus aliens. "4X Sims." Place stairs connecting both floors. Oh, wait a second, hang on. Ah, there we go. Yeah, okay. Cover the ceiling with scrap metal. Is that what it wanted me to do? Deactivate the room's overlay. Complete all constructions. Okay. Let's wait for them to finish building their house. Thank you for the first shitties of the month, Dave. I did have a plan for like a trick-or-treat redeem thing. Or reward. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do that yet. Mainly because I can't really think of, appropriate tricks and treats. Why is there a big ass fucking hole right here? You guys can't cover that in? Because there's a huge hole right here. Hello? Oh, whatever. It's a tutorial, so I don't really give a shit about it right now. Tricks are just farts. Well, I was thinking it would be like... Treats would be like game keys and stuff. And tricks would be... like... a sound effect from a movie, kinda. Not necessarily jump scares, but like... you know, just like... some of them could be kind of jump scary, others would just be kind of like sound bites. And then like a proper trick would be like a timeout. You get timed out for a couple minutes. Might be kind of funny. Get keys if you need it. Well, thanks. Thank you. Activate the room's overlay to see inside. Okay. Oh, you can just click on stuff. I see. Okay. Move the research desk inside the new room. So why is there like, why some shit is slightly different color? Oh, it's because it's selected. That's why. That's why. Thank you, Dave. Or the research desk inside. There's a tailor bench. So just move everything inside. Basically. Thanks for the shitties, man. What is this? Furnace? Oh, do I need to move the furnace? No, this thing. Here we go. So just put it... No, hang on. Can I cancel this? There we go. Move the large table and chairs. No. Let's get rid of this fucking... No, they won't let me get rid of it. Okay. It's part of the tutorial. It smells funny in here now. No few fried below. Gross. Taco hell. I hope that was a typo, but it's an amazing typo. Of at least 3 tiles close to the rooms. What the fuck is this telling me?